Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome to Game Day Everyday. Why are you smiling?
I don't know. It's just a good day.
No, dude. This is a good day. What is this? Episode 52.
Yeah.
Before we start the show, though, me and Gus were having a little conversation before on how to say goldfish. How do you say that?
Goldfish.
No. Like we were like about the guy on the commercial, like the voice, like goldfish. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, goldfish. Yeah. Yeah.
Is that your impression?
No. Well, I didn't do it 100%.
Oh, well, try it. No.
Goldfish. I can't do it that well. I have too high pitch of a voice.
Dude, guys, rate Gus's goldfish impression down in the comments.
Do yours.
Goldfish.
No.
No?
Right.
Sounds like a man. Anyway, let's go ahead and get in the show, into the headlines.
Yes. Very big show today.
Yes.
Last week we had our NBA special with Jamari, so go check that out.
Yeah, love Jamari. He'll definitely be on the show.
Over that time, we also had the World Series going on, and we're going to open up with that. Astros taking control of the World Series. So Washington Nationals are up 2-0. They get two big wins in Houston. They go back to Washington, hoping they can clutch it out this weekend. Washington hopes they can celebrate and, just have a good time. Their team's about to win a World Series. All of a sudden, Houston says, hey, we're one of the best teams in the league, and we're going to show that now. 3 straight wins for the Houston Astros, now on top in the series, 3-2. Now, to be fair, I hate both of these teams pretty equally.
And I do too. But this...
What's your reason for hating the Nats?
I don't know. They're not the Rangers?
Oh, I like the Mets, so that's
yeah.
what I like.
No, but look, man, I don't want the Astros to win. I don't like the Astros. And it's really sad to see that the Nats, a great young team, great pitching, is just sadly breaking down this way. And the nation's capital is just going into a deeper hole. The Wizards are crap. The hockey team is crap.
Disrespect the Capitals. They won a Stanley Cup 2 years ago.
It's 2 years ago. And now the Nationals might lose the World Series. This is just...
To be fair,
tough.
This team wasn't predicted to go to the World Series.
No,
in the first
at
place.
all. And
they went from an incredible wild card game with a lucky bounce by what was that? An error?
Yeah.
Did they count it as an error? I don't know what they did. But the right fielder made a mistake.
Yeah.
And ever since that moment where Juan Soto is claimed as the hero,
they've just been on a run.
They've just dominated. So it's more of a successful season already.
It's definitely one of the best stories in MLB history.
Not as good as the Mets.
Okay.
But because that year was just incredible.
Yeah.
What was that, like 2008?
Mm-hmm.
But still, it's an incredible story.
No, yeah.
There's no doubt about it.
But I just hope the Nats clutch it out tonight, win it, and just celebrate, have a good time. Go back to the Capitol and give something for Washington to cheer for.
Well, they got to do that tomorrow.
Oh, I thought they played tonight.
Yeah, they are. But they're down 3-2.
Oh, yeah. They have to tie the game first.
Yeah.
Oh,
so.
Sorry. Can't add,
Don't celebrate tonight if you do win.
Yeah.
But I'm seeing Houston celebrating tonight, though.
Yeah.
So
I think Jose Altuve is going to have a great game. So that's your MVP.
Alex Bregman, home run tonight.
Right.
I'm calling it.
Moving on.
Conor McGregor returning.
Whoa.
Last time we talked, he did retire.
Yes. And which was a great thing for the public environment, because Conor McGregor is just a horrible person. Like, probably one of the worst people I've ever seen on the internet.
He's pretty bad, but on the level, he's still one of my favorite UFC fighters of all time.
I guess I can understand in a fighting perspective and like a sports perspective. I can see why people like him, but just...
It's kind of like with music, I love Kanye's music, but Kanye as a person's insane, so...
Yeah.
It's just completely different.
I don't know, but I guess, what do you think Conor's going to do? He's coming back for a fight?
Yes. January 15th is his proposed day. And
return to the octagon?
So... I've never known how to pronounce his name. I've never really taken the time to pronounce his name, but Mathahe or something like that.
Sounds right.
I don't know. It's like Mathaja or J-E, which is...
Mathaja? I don't know.
Yeah. But I wouldn't mind a fight between them. I've actually seen him fight before.
Yeah.
And granted, I don't know how to pronounce his name, but I've seen with my own eyes he's a great fighter. And he's proved to be pretty good for
Yeah.
the past couple months.
But if Conor McGregor loses this, is this gonna blow his confidence?
It's gonna be a Ronda Rousey situation for
Yeah,
sure.
because I mean, honestly, like, why would you retire and like not fight at all, and then just come back and train for a few months and get back in it and possibly get your butt kicked
I
and
don't
get
know.
embarrassed again?
But a guy I would like to see fight Conor McGregor with his same exact tenacity on and off the octagon is probably Cowboy Cerrone. Cowboy
No,
Cerrone
yeah.
is he's a great fighter. I've always liked him.
Mm-hmm.
He's had some bad luck these past couple fights, but
Right.
I think he can actually put up a good fight against Conor McGregor, who's trying to get back into, his
Yeah.
old self.
But I hope that Conor McGregor gets back to his old self. But I just hope as a person he's changed and he's understood what he's done, and just clears everything out. And if he loses, I don't want to hear no excuses, nothing. All right, just take it like a man. I don't want to hear nothing. No more drama with Conor McGregor.
But I'm excited for the fight. So.
No, yeah, for sure.
The
The last headline, Zion. We all know Zion Williamson, the number 1 pick in the 2019 draft to the Pelicans.
Most talked about man in the NBA right now.
Yeah.
And he hasn't even played a regular season game
I know,
yet.
and
There is a reason for that.
yeah, and there's so many predictions about the Pelicans, everything, but sadly, he is injured right now. He tore what?
His lateral meniscus.
Lateral meniscus.
Got surgery. He's gonna be out for now 6 to 7
Yes,
weeks.
6 to 7 weeks, probably maybe like the first month of the season. Month,
Oh, no, yeah, for
month
sure.
maybe in the first few days.
No one rehabs like that in a month.
No, yeah, that's crazy. But I mean,
But
Zion's just heavy, man. So I mean, I can understand if he does have feet or ankle and knee problems.
I don't know if I talked about this on the show or outside of the show, but I for sure have talked about this outside of the show.
Yeah.
I just don't know if it was on the show.
Mm-hmm.
I've already said I'm a little concerned with the way Zion lands and just
Yeah.
the amount of sheer force that he puts on his knees. And, this is whatever, okay?
Right.
He'll recover from this.
Yeah. Right.
But I'm talking about the long term. I don't want him
Yeah.
ending up like a guy like, Brandon Roy or,
Yeah.
what John Wall is
Yeah.
right
John
now.
Wall. Yeah. No, man. How heavy was LeBron his rookie year? Do you know? Like
no.
off the top of your head? No,
No.
but Zion's 45 pounds heavier than what LeBron was. And LeBron was a man, a grown man at 18 years old.
Well, Zion's a grown man
Like,
too.
dude, but he's 45 pounds heavier than LeBron was in his rookie year.
Have you ever? Everyone's seen Zion's Balls
Oh,
Life mixtapes.
Gosh,
He looked
dude.
he looked like a man amongst children.
Yeah,
It
but
was
no, dude.
incredible.
So, I just hope Zion, yeah, I agree with you. I hope in the long term he doesn't get injuries and be like a Derrick Rose type situation where he keeps getting injured, tries to come back,
Yeah.
and he gets injured again. But yeah.
Shout out
Honestly,
D-Rose.
yeah, honestly, in the rookie of the year candidates, unless, he comes out and balls out, which I expect him to do, I don't really think he should be in it since he missed, kind of like a month, almost
Well,
2
if
months
he
of the
comes
season.
back and dominates, I think he does deserve it.
Yeah.
He just has to put in incredible numbers.
Mhm.
I honestly think RJ Barrett's gonna win it,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's doing good for the.
and that's no
the
like
Knicks.
New York bias or anything.
Mhm.
I genuinely think RJ Barrett is one of the most well-rounded rookies we have here.
Yeah, for sure.
He's
I
incredible.
mean, also, we can talk about, Tyler Hero, obviously for the
Tyler
Miami
Hero's
Heat.
pretty good.
I mean, also they have an undrafted guy.
Kendrick Nunn.
Yeah, Kendrick Nunn. That man's doing great for
he's
the
pretty
Heat.
good. Yeah.
So I mean, I think those are the top 3 candidates right now. You could add John Morant in there if you wanted to.
You didn't even put in your boy PJ.
No, well, I mean,
You think he only had one good game and
yeah,
he's gonna
I mean, we'll see,
he's
man.
gonna put up Malik Monk type of numbers?
I mean, honestly, but
mediocre.
the way they did Malik Monk, they never really put him in the game. So, and now I think they'll put him
That is
in the
true,
game. So
yeah.
I think we'll see more of his game develop. Because I mean, Malik, he's a good shooter, so he can score.
You kind of have to be a good shooter to be in today's NBA.
Yeah.
So
But no, so yeah, hope Zion gets better, comes back, and possibly gets us the hype that we expect.
moving on to another NBA topic.
Yeah.
So this Saturday, it was this Saturday,
Mhm.
right? The Phoenix Suns played the LA Clippers, and no one really expected anything from this game. LA Clippers are a dominant team.
Yeah, I mean, and they don't even have Paul George back. They're still looking great. So
Exactly. So when you see the Phoenix Suns, what do you think of? I think of a trash can. I mean,
trash can.
there's no other way to really put it.
I mean, honestly, I just think of Steve Nash. Every time Suns, Nash.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I could see that.
But yes,
I think of
besides
Sean
that,
Marion, if anything.
yeah, Sean Barron.
If I think of a player.
But
I don't know why.
besides that, yes, I agree with you. A trash can.
No, yeah, their franchise in the past couple of years have just been hot garbage. I don't know how to describe it. Like it's been bad.
I mean, yeah. What else can you do? They've had no good players. I mean, Brandon Knight, it was just mediocre, and and now they have Devin Booker, which is, I mean, that's their franchise guy.
And everyone talks about Devin Booker, and sure, Devin Booker's a great player, but look at the help he's getting now. Now he has more of a systematic role where Ricky Rubio is starting to be that guy who helps facilitate on offense.
Yeah.
Something that he hasn't had, and the closest thing he's had to that is probably Tyler Ulis,
Yeah.
who is no longer on the Suns. He's not that good anymore.
Yeah.
So the fact that Tyler Ulis is your closest thing to what Ricky Rubio was or is right now.
Yeah.
And sadly, Ricky Rubio got injured, and they're 0-2 since he got injured.
Yeah.
But let's just say hypothetically, with Ricky Rubio still healthy, do you believe in people's perception that the Suns are the best team in the league?
No.
Exactly.
not with Ricky Rubio, but I think he helps them, because I mean, you saw what he did with the Jazz. When he went to the Jazz were a dangerous team, and they almost beat the Rockets. Or no, they beat the Thunder pretty good. They beat the Thunder in the series, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So they beat up the Thunder really good with Westbrook and Paul George. So Ricky Rubio makes a difference, and he's actually a shooter, kind of a scorer now. So, and also they have DeAndre Ayton in the middle, and then developing. So, yeah.
Well, I hate to break the news to you, but DeAndre Ayton got suspended last week.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. For like 25 games.
Yep.
Oh, well, never mind.
So, but Aaron Baines is filling the job pretty well right now.
But
I think he shot 100% last night. So.
Yeah, no, I mean,
I don't think Suns are a top caliber team.
Oh no, for sure. They need like a whole new roster. Just keep Devin Booker and Ricky Rubio. But yeah, no, Suns aren't top caliber. And if you thought that, you need to go get drug tested. Right now.
Going from the NBA.
Yeah.
Moving on to our next topic here. NBA has always been known as that really exciting trade deadline.
Yeah.
Now, the NFL's looking pretty exciting too on their trade deadline.
Oh boy.
And the New York Jets.
Love the Jets.
Deciding to sell house. They are selling everything. They're literally sending everyone out except for Sam Darnold and Quinnen Williams. Well, the deadline just ended, like 30 minutes ago?
Mm-hmm.
Or when this is recording now, of course. Jamal Adams, there was a big rumor that he was going to go to Dallas. He wanted to go to Dallas.
God, dude, if he came to Dallas, that would have been great.
Jets wanted a lot for him.
Mm-hmm.
They wanted more than just a first-round pick.
Yeah.
Cowboys did not give up that, which makes me very angry because Jamal Adams is a once-in-a-generational talent that you have at safety. He's incredible.
And to go with Xavier Woods? Oh, my God.
I mean, not the most iconic duo, but...
Well, I know, but, dude, Xavier Woods is good.
No, yeah.
So, I mean, with that duo, that would be insane.
No, yeah.
Well, the defense would make us so much better.
But, yeah, so that trade did not go through.
Yeah, sadly.
I heard Ravens were also interested in him. That would have been nice with him and Earl Thomas.
Mm-hmm.
Another Jet, Leonard Williams, going to the New York Giants.
Oh, just went into a worse situation. I mean...
It's like you never... Nah, there's no worse situation than the Jets.
Oh, well... I don't know. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, exactly.
But, I mean, I think you're about to say, he's really just moving...
He's not going
teams.
anywhere. He's literally staying in the same stadium.
Yeah,
so
he's just putting on a different uniform.
Congrats, Leonard Williams.
Yeah.
Interesting move. Aqib Talib to the Dolphins.
Aqib Talib. Interesting. And the Dolphins has had a decent game.
I think this move, because at first it kind of surprised me, and then I thought about it. I'm like, wait a second. Rams are trying to re-sign Jalen Ramsey for the long term. They don't have that kind of money.
Right.
Aqib Talib's taking a lot of that money up.
Yeah.
So let's just ship him out.
Right. Yeah, that's smart. Cap space.
Yeah, and then now you can re-sign your star corner for the future, and not
that's if he decides to stay,
and not an old washed up, guy who snatches chains. Like I don't know.
Yeah, just go to the Dolphins and be garbage.
Plus, everyone loves to retire in Miami, anyways. So Miami is once again the retirement home. Kenyon Drake coming from Miami, going to Arizona.
Kenyon Drake.
David Johnson got injured, of course. He's probably gonna be out for a while. Edmonds, their backup, he had one good game, but then got injured this past game, so they have no
God.
running backs now, essentially. Kenyon Drake was a solid pickup. He's really
Mhm.
shifty. He's speedy.
Yeah.
I like him. He's really good in the backfield, especially when you have a combination of him and Kyler Murray.
Both quick. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
get out of the pocket.
So I'm excited to see that, and I think that was a good trade for Arizona.
Yeah.
And then of course one for Dallas, Michael Bennett.
Hey, Michael Bennett, man.
Brother Martellus did not have a good history with the Cowboys.
No, he
but,
did not.
Hopefully it doesn't turn out like that for Michael Bennett.
No, yeah. I don't think he will because he's come from organizations that have won.
Mhm.
He played for the Patriots and the Eagles. In recent years they've won ball games. So I mean he has he's been around mentalities of winning. So in a strict. So I think he'll be good for us unless
Wow.
Jason Garrett ruins it for him.
Well, that's easy to do. Michael Bennett, it's not that I don't question his play style. It's just
Yeah.
I question where he's going to fit into this team. We already have our two defensive ends. We already
Yeah.
got DeMarcus Lawrence, our big money man.
Yeah.
And then, of course, we got Robert Quinn,
Mhm.
another stud,
Right.
who's probably arguably been our best defensive player this year.
Yeah.
And, of course, Michael Bennett plays defensive end. So I'm just trying to figure out maybe we place him at defensive tackle.
I mean,
But we already got Antoine Woods.
yeah. I mean, it's really hard because our defense is so good. Like where to put him.
It's just
And I mean, do you think he would have a problem coming in second, like second string, behind those guys? Or would you put him second string, or would you just put him somewhere else and put him out there?
I might place him at defensive tackle.
Yeah, just put him somewhere else.
I want to keep him on the D line, but
Yeah,
yeah, he's just got to learn how to play nose tackle.
yeah. So yeah, you Cowboys making moves. Good job, Jerry. This was a good move. All right,
Mm-hmm.
great job, Jerry. So, the Super Bowl's getting closer, son. Getting closer.
We're not going to be in it. All right.
Okay.
moving
Wow.
on.
Wow. All right. Great
Uh,
confidence.
Games this past weekend in the NFL.
Games this past weekend.
What game stood out to you, Jackson?
The game that stood out to me, man, was the Niners and Panthers game. The Niners, oh my lord, they are on the roll, man. They're 7-0 now. They played the Panthers. They beat them 51-13. Their defense had 7 sacks and 3 interceptions.
Nick Bosa is obviously the big star here.
Oh
Nick
my
Bosa had that
God.
interception where he returned it all
Yes.
the way.
The Niners are looking like Steve Young in the Niners and Joe Montana in the Niners.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
What?
This team's good. I don't think they're going to win a Super Bowl this year.
No, but dog, they're going places.
So don't compare them to Super Bowl winning teams. Secondly, guy that stood out to me from this game wasn't just on the defense; it was also on the
Yeah.
offense. Niners also made a trade this past
Mhm.
the past week for Emmanuel Sanders from the Broncos. I think he had 2 touchdown catches
he
this
did.
game.
Mhm.
So,
Trevor Coleman had 4 TDs.
yeah, Tevin Coleman played
Yeah.
incredible. Really wish I had you on fantasy instead of Matthew Beretta, but it's whatever. So, yeah, that offense is clicking, and that defense is, of course, always been
Yeah,
clicking.
it's great. And also Richard Sherman. They have Richard Sherman, the veteran. So, I could see this team possibly making a push.
It's funny how you go from, Jim Tomsula as head coach to, Kyle Shanahan now
Yeah.
leading the helm. So I
I
saw
don't
this
know.
coming. I knew Kyle Shanahan was going to get it done. He's a great coach.
Yeah, he's young and he has experience.
He helped out with that Falcons Super Bowl team.
Mm-hmm.
So-
Yeah. I mean, they also got give up the lead.
But he was the offensive coordinator for that team.
Hmm.
So
No, but the Niners obviously great. Another game that really stood out, obviously the big game of the week was Kansas City versus the Packers. Kansas City still didn't have Patrick Mahomes, but they still hung in there.
yeah, Matt Moore, the man who was a high school quarterbacks coach or something.
Yeah,
this past summer, was getting ready for that, and now all of a sudden he's playing in big games.
He got called up. Yeah.
He didn't play too bad. I was
No, yeah.
shocked.
They only lost 31-24. Aaron Rodgers, this Packers team is looking great. That's really hard to say as a Cowboy fan, but A-Rod looked great. He had 334, 3 touchdowns. He's looking like Aaron Rodgers, old, Aaron Rodgers getting it done, dominating. So all I can say is this playoff game this year between the Packers and Cowboys, it's going to be great.
Why do you gotta tell me that we have a playoff game against them? I'm terrified.
Look, I'm scared, but
Just
I have way more confidence in
My
us
heart
this
just
year.
stopped for a second. It made me think about it. That was
Look, okay, the first playoff game we played in 2016, we were obviously babies. So I can understand why we lost that. But this, no. Dak is 4 seasons in and is looking confident and great. And we have the offense, Amari, everybody. They can't stop us.
Well, obviously the Jets good.
It's one game, Gus.
Um,
Calm down.
yeah, no. What I saw from this game was that the Chiefs are still an explosive team.
Yeah.
Obviously, Kelsey's one of the best tight ends.
Yeah,
if
not-
not the best tight end
He
in the
is
league.
the best tight
It's
end.
between him and Kittle, the Niners
And
tight
Greg
end.
Olsen. He's up there. No?
Greg Olson's putting up like the same numbers as Witten.
Oh, well, still a big name, I guess.
Kittle's getting constant 100-yard games, just like Kelsey. So,
Yeah.
but that's besides the point. Travis Kelsey is one of the best tight ends in
Yeah.
the league, if not the best. And then also, you have one of the speediest wide receiver duos I've seen in a while.
Yeah, Sammy
And-
Watkins.
Sammy is good, but I don't count him as a duo
Hmm.
for speed on this team.
Okay.
Tyreek Hill, of
Mhm.
course, the child abuser.
Oh,
Um,
God.
Or allegedly,
Yeah, alleged. Quoted.
my fantasy wide receiver this year. He's, of course, super speedy. I thought he'd be a
Mm.
little slow coming off the injury. Obviously
Right.
not. He's still back to his old self.
Yeah.
But this new guy, Hardman, coming from the University of Georgia, incredibly fast. I
Yeah.
think he's one of the fastest players in the league.
Oh,
And
my Lord.
when you have that kind of dangerous duo on the outsides,
Yeah.
and then, of course, you got Sammy Watkins in the slot, and then you got Travis Kelsey there, too, as a backup.
Yeah, that's an insane offense, man. That's explosive. And, they don't even have Patrick Mahomes.
They made Matt Moore look good.
Yes, they did. They don't even have Patrick Mahomes, and they were still in this game.
And then Shady McCoy showed some glimpses of
Mm-hmm.
Shady. I mean, let's be real. So
But no, Kansas City, man, once they get Patrick Mahomes back, they're just going to get right back in the groove, I think.
mhm.
Because Patrick Mahomes, he's just that great, and he has the people to make him look good. So, God, the NFL is so great this year, man. You don't know who's winning this year.
It's kind of like the NBA this year.
Yeah, like we don't know. I mean, I hope Tom Brady wins because he's the GOAT. Get 7.
Out of all teams you want to win, you want the Patriots to win?
If the Cowboys don't go to Super Bowl, yes.
What?
Yes.
Okay.
I love Tom Brady. Anyway,
Moving on.
yeah, let's get
Collegiate
into
football.
NCAA.
Yes. NCAA just passed the rule today. Breaking
Oh,
news.
God. What about
Probably
it?
should have done this in the headlines. Breaking news for the NCAA. They've officially allowed players to use their likeness starting in 2021.
Hey, that's 2 years away, though. What? Why are they doing it?
At least we're getting an NCAA football game.
Yeah.
This is all I've wanted. I've just wanted an NCAA game.
Dude,
honestly.
it's going to be awesome. We can finally use Sam Ellinger and actually, pretend to win.
All right. I'm glad that transitions into this.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna be going over games this past weekend.
Oh, my God, dude. Can you, cheer up a little bit? That was really sad. You're really...
So UT did my favorite thing it loves to do to me, disappoint. UT played against TCU, and of course we're from
We're Fort Worth, yeah.
Yeah,
we're in the area.
So I'm in dangerous territory because
Yeah,
I'm a
he's
UT fan.
He's struggling.
Also a Penn State fan, and we'll talk about that in a second. UT played against TCU this weekend, lost 37-27. Big upset, I guess. I don't know. I don't really count as an upset.
I mean, we're really not a big team, so, I don't really count it as upset. I mean, I guess as a ranked, because TCU's not even ranked, right?
UT's completely overrated. Let's be real. That's coming from me, a diehard UT fan.
Yeah.
Don't be deceived by the
Mhm.
hoodie. I'm a diehard UT fan at
Yeah.
heart. UT's completely overrated, and it's all stemming from this defense. We have so much talent every single year.
On the offensive
Every
side.
single year. I'm not even going to use the excuse of injuries because
Yeah.
we still have great talent overall.
Right, yeah.
These
the-
freshmen are incredible.
Some of the best recruiting class, recruiting
How are you going
people.
to keep getting 5-star and 4-star recruits and then keep losing like this? We have one of the worst defensive coordinators that I've seen in forever. And I mean in forever. Manny Diaz was incredible, and then he left for Miami, and now he's doing a garbage job over there. Forget about that.
Yeah.
Todd Orlando took over for him, and he took
Mhm.
over the role of, okay, I'm going to be your successor.
Yeah.
I'm going to get things done for this UT defense.
Yeah, we're going to win.
I'm going to change the whole shift to the
Yeah.
Big 12 now because
Mhm.
Big 12's always been known for having bad defense.
Yeah.
Obviously, that hasn't been the case. Todd Orlando needs to be fired immediately. We have one of the worst defensive efficiency ratings in all of the country.
Yeah.
It frustrates me.
No, yeah, I totally understand, dude, but I mean, it
And I'm
also
not-
comes...
I'm not done.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
oh, my God.
I'm not done. I'm also not going to blame this game completely on Todd Orlando, even though he does need to be fired. Sam Ellinger also made a whole bunch of mistakes this game that
Mhm.
just cost us the win. We had so many chances, but Sam Ellinger threw 4 picks this game,
4?
a career high.
God,
You can't be doing that in
no, you
games.
can't.
You can't be doing that in games where you need to make a big statement and say,
You-
okay, we're not overrated. We're actually here to stay.
Mhm.
UT needs to win out to make the Big 12 championship, and I don't see that happening.
No,
So,
yeah, it's tough, and especially with Baylor too. Baylor's on a roll.
Baylor hasn't played anyone good, so
Okay, I know, but
talk to me
still.
when they play someone good like Kansas State. Have they played Kansas State actually?
I
No.
I think they're gonna play Kansas State.
Who
Is it? They're on the schedule, yeah.
Baylor is playing West Virginia next week.
Oh,
So
I mean that's a decent game. It's West Virginia.
now speaking of Kansas State picked up a big win over another Big 12 team that's pretty big, and honestly kind of killed all the Big 12's chances to make the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
Unless Baylor goes undefeated,
Yeah.
which I don't see happening. Kansas State beat OU this weekend, 48-41.
I don't. This doesn't stun me at all.
They were up 48-23 at one point. OU almost came back.
No, yeah,
which
and
is-
that's where I was gonna lead. OU has the Jalen Hurts. He's so talented. He can bring him back, throw him back in the game. So it's just one game. So I don't think that'll stun them at all.
it's gonna cost them the college football playoff.
I mean-
You lost against an unranked team.
I mean, yeah, but are you really gonna lose every other game now? Like, what is your schedule? It's probably easy.
Yeah, but think of the top 4 teams that have to get into the playoff. They're probably all going to be undefeated too, unless you count excluding LSU and Alabama, which I'm excited for that game.
Yeah.
Yeah. So OU lost. Moving on. Wisconsin, Ohio State. We'll talk about later. LSU versus Auburn. That was
Was it a good game? I didn't get to watch that
It
one.
was pretty good. It was
Yeah.
it was like a classic SEC slugfest.
Mhm.
LSU picked up the win, of course, and are now number 1 in the country,
Hey, finally to get some respect, huh?
which answers our question from episode 49 and a half.
Yeah.
Is LSU number 1 in the country?
Yes.
Now they are.
They are,
So
and they totally deserve it. They got one of the best pass rushes in the collegiate level, and Joe Burrow's going off.
got the best secondary in the college.
Yeah. So
You got Grant Telpett and Stingley.
go Tigers. Yeah.
Hold that tiger. Yeah.
So yeah, for sure.
But yeah. So congrats to them. And then keeping it local, SMU still undefeated,
Looking good, boys.
ranked 15th. Beat Houston this weekend.
Can they make the playoff if they keep it up?
Probably not because they're not a Power 5 conference team.
What? That
But
sucks.
which yeah.
So what? They'll get like a good bowl game.
They, yeah, probably like
Yeah.
Tostitos Fiesta Bowl or something
Yeah.
like that. Or it's not even Tostitos anymore. It's like PlayStation Fiesta Bowl. But yeah,
Oh wow.
so
Dude, PlayStation's getting everywhere now. Jerks. Buy
Yeah.
everybody out.
that's besides the point.
Yeah.
SMU picked up the win against Houston, 34-31. Big game next week against Memphis. We'll talk
Yeah.
about that in the next episode.
Yeah, that's a good defense. They need to tear it up.
But yeah, UT once again crushing hearts.
Yeah. So
Moving
yeah,
on.
boys. We're gonna move on to predictions, and
It's been a long episode.
it has been a long episode. But boys, your boy JD has come back. It's 26-20 right now from last week. And our first game was Wisconsin versus Oklahoma State. Ohio State. Sorry, God. I chose Ohio State. Gus chose Wisconsin. Who won that game? Ohio State.
Ohio State 38-7.
Yep. Expected. Ohio State's too good.
Yeah.
Yep. What can you do? Second
Terrified.
game, Notre Dame versus Michigan. I chose Michigan. He chose Notre Dame. Who won that game? Michigan.
Michigan.
Yes. That's 2 in a row, baby. And then Texas State versus Arkansas State. I chose Texas State. He chose Arkansas State. Arkansas State got that. So Gus got the point on that. Soccer. What is that? Galaxy and
And LAFC,
Yeah,
which is Los Angeles FC.
Yeah.
So it's the El Tráfico, which
Mhm.
is the rivalry within LA.
yeah. And I chose the what? How do you even say that? I keep forgetting the name.
LAFC.
Yeah, LAFC. Okay, I got that. They won, so I got the point for that. And then the fifth game was Green Bay versus Kansas City. I got that one because Green Bay won. And it's now 26-24. Gus, are you scared?
First off, 27-24.
Oh yeah, 27-24. I'm down by 3.
No,
Why?
because I'm gonna start separating now.
I've literally come back from like 20 down.
I wanted your morale to come up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay, you wanted my
yeah.
confidence get it competing.
I didn't want you to quit too early. So,
No, okay. All right, well, boys, this is episode 52. A lot of information this episode, but
Yep.
it's great. Possibly we're gonna have some more guests. Possibly Jamari on for the NBA if interesting stuff happens on. So yeah, guys, I guess we'll see you in episode 53, boys.